Let's talk about this Poshmark disaster of a search change and sales being basically in the toilet. Let's thank the sponsor of our channel in today's video, List Perfectly, the best and fastest cross-listing tool for resellers. They'll help you get your inventory in front of 12 platforms in just minutes, including eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Shopify, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, and many others. Thank List Perfectly for the time and effort they've put into bringing you this amazing tool. Save 30% on your first month or upgrading a month with List Perfectly using discount code ROCKSTARLP. I'll put it down in the description box. They do an amazing job. They have an amazing team, and we want to thank List Perfectly for being a sponsor of the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. Hey, welcome in, Rockstars. Today's April 28th. It's Thursday afternoon, 2022, of course, and let's talk about this Poshmark disaster of a search change and sales being basically in the toilet. I like to refer to it as Poshageddon 2022, right? They make jokes about that on eBay or Amazon. Anyways, for a huge majority of Poshmark sellers are experiencing the worst sales they have ever experienced. So let's talk about why, and let's talk about what you can do about it to turn it around on this video. Okay, guys, so there's a couple of things you have to remember when we're talking about the Poshmark conversation about why sales are so bad right now and where Posh came from and where it was before and where it is now. So let's start all the way back at the beginning. I believe Poshmark is now 9 or 10 years old. I want to say 2011, 2012 was kind of its beginnings. I could be way off there. I think it's 10 years old. So Poshmark was created as an app basically for people, mainly women at the time, to clean out their closets, which is where the closet clean out came from primarily, and make some extra cash, sell some of your clothes and your fashion, and get some extra money, you know, just on the side, or to maybe get some more money to buy some other stuff off of other people. And that's sort of how Posh started. They were never intended, at the beginning at least, for people to make a full-time income, or even a solid like $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 a month income. Or these six figures, these hundreds of thousands of dollars that some Poshers are selling. That was never really the full intention, right? And I'm sure that eBay started that way as well, way back when people were selling broken laser pointers and Beanie Babies. But as with any platform and any sales website, people start to get the hang of it. More people gravitate to the website. The website or platform or app grow. There's more buyers and more sellers. And the people that are professional learn to take advantage of the platform. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, take advantage of it to the best of their abilities to start selling big amounts of money and become full-time sellers. And so that's happened on Posh. There are people selling plenty of six figures on Poshmark. Every 100,000 you sell is, of course, 80 grand after the fees that you give Posh, 20%. And then, of course, you have cost of goods, materials, whatever. So if you're a $100,000 seller on Posh, pretty good bet that you're making 50 or 60 grand a year in profit. Could be more, could be less. So people have figured that out. And of course, there are people who probably sell multiple six figures on there. Not a lot, because the platform is not nearly as old as eBay or Amazon. But if we go over to eBay, we have millions and tens of millions of people, and we have 25, 30 years of time for the platform to grow. And don't forget, Posh, up until recently, was only fashion, clothes, jewelry, shoes. There was no electronics or home goods or toys or plush or whatever. And now all that stuff is on there, which has enabled the platform to grow more. And so while Posh is nowhere near the eBay side of things, Posh has grown quite a bit, quite a huge amount in the last couple of years. But Posh is still not in a position for people to really make. There's not enough of an audience for people to, or for a lot of people to make a full-time income. It's just not there yet, right? Like it's possible, but it's very, very difficult, as opposed to eBay, where you have tons of different categories, you have tons of higher dollar items, you have tons of people who are familiar with eBay and shop on eBay from different countries. You have the global shipping program, which again, a disadvantage for Posh. All these things work against Poshmark to make it not able to hit the numbers that eBay would hit if you're a seller over there on eBay. Now, let's take this year for specific, and here's the big topic. So one, This may be new to Poshmark sellers who haven't been around that long or are brand new. Summer slowdown is a real thing, and it starts in May. Typically, May, June, July are like the 3 worst months for online sellers. Why? Well, tax money is usually gone by then, right? June, nobody's got their tax refund. They get their tax refunds in February and March, and some in April. By May or June, that money is still gone. Like it's just history by summer. People are spending money on beaches and vacations and plane tickets and holiday and all that sort of stuff. So that money's gone. They're not at their phone or their app as much because they're out in the ocean swimming or at a hotel or at a resort. So all this type of thing is working against you, and that's why summer slowdown is real. And you'll figure that out if you're a new Posh seller or you've maybe been around for a couple years. You probably discovered that it's down, 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 right? So that's also working against you. And it's the same on eBay or Amazon. Our sales typically go down, and you'll see that across the Facebook groups. So finally, Posh decided, and eBay does this a lot during fourth quarter, which is a huge mistake, but Posh decided to change up their algorithm and their search results and how the defaults and the different things went. And anytime you change a major platform, the back-end coding or anything like that, it causes just chaos across the platform. eBay is known for this with their item specifics and their fall seller updates and all that sort of stuff, their search results. It just causes a complete chaotic mess every time it's updated. So, of course, Posh does this and everything just goes bananas bonkers. And ultimately, that causes the search to get messed up and that causes your sales to go down. It frustrates people. People take breaks from the website, be it as a buyer or as a seller. These are all things that are now currently working against you on Poshmark. And that is why you are failing to get sales right now or being really slow. Now, I'm going to get some comments, and there'll be people who spread this on social media or Instagram or link this video who are doing really well. And there's always exceptions to the rule. But the majority of people right now are experiencing a summer slowdown, search result chaos, and just a general slowdown, like a general skirt breaks on, right? Now, if you are somebody who is hustling, you're getting 20, 30 new pieces of inventory listed every day, you're making offers, you're just plug in, you may be doing pretty well. And that's why I've always been able, I've always had consistency across any platforms that I sell on. Posh is not nearly my, prime platform at all. Of course, I'm on eBay and Amazon and my wholesale, but for those of you that do fashion and purses and jewelry on Posh, that's absolutely what you'll have to do to tackle this. Now, my second piece of advice, which is the best piece of advice I can give you, is never have all your eggs in one basket. You've heard that business tip and life tip probably 1,000 times in your life, and you've heard it from YouTubers and content creators, and the reason we say it is because it's true. You need to get on eBay. At the very least, you need to get over to Mercari or whatever it is, but eBay is your best friend, and that's what you need to do right away is start cross-listing to eBay. List Perfectly is your best option. I will link List Perfectly below. You can do it manually, absolutely get your feet wet, get the hang of it, and then start using List Perfectly. eBay is not as intimidating as people would have you believe. So the biggest eBay the big 2 things that scare Poshmark sellers away from eBay is returns and shipping. Shipping is very easy. You only have 3 ways that most of you that ship clothing, jewelry, small items, things like that have to ship. If it's under £1, it goes first class, right? Like anything under £1 will go USPS first class. Anything over £1 that will fit in the padded flat rate mailer goes padded flat rate. It's like $8.49 or $8.79, whatever it is right now. And that's the cheapest way to go. And then your third way is if it's over £1, it can't go first class, and it won't fit in the padded flat, is that you go priority mail, either by weight or flat rate, whichever one makes more sense and costs less money. What you can do is set up eBay for calculated shipping, and it will calculate and charge the buyer for you, and then you'll just buy the label. You'll never have to worry about it. Once you learn and you get experience with the different first classes and priorities, you can start charging flat fees, flat numbers, or you can even do free shipping and add the price into the cost of the item to make you have more sales. So you can learn that later, but calculated will get you going. So that's your shipping, and it's done deal. It's really not that hard. The returns is a part of business. I know that Posh spoiled all of you by giving you like basically no returns, but returns is a cost of doing business. If you're on Amazon, it's just the way it is. And on eBay, it is the way it is also. But it's not as bad as people think. I sell anywhere from
like 200 to 300 like remote controls, for example, on eBay every month, and I get like 2 returns, right? Out of 300, I get like 2. And usually it's just they get a label, they ship it back, and you can charge the buyers to ship it back. If it's their fault, they bought the wrong item, not the right fit, not the right size, not the right color, they pay to ship it back to you. You refund them. They paid the label, so you're good, and then you just relist it and resell it. If it is damaged and you messed up, legitimately you messed up, then yeah, you're going to have to pay the label to get it back, refund them, and then move on. If they lie about it, you can fight it and fight the label and fight the 50% of the refund. So there are ways. It's not anything to be scared of. And I train and mentor people to sell on eBay every day. I'll link that below, and you can email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com. But for everyone watching this who is simply a Poshmark seller, who is scared of eBay, who has never sold on eBay, or is just like, no way, I'm not doing it, you got to get out of your comfort zone. Stop putting your eggs in one basket and get yourself on other platforms, be it Mercari or Amazon, but get on eBay, because that is your best bet for clothing outside of the Poshmark world. Shoes, probably best on eBay. Jewelry, eBay. Some people would say Etsy or Mercari, but I would say eBay still. The buyer pool is just humongous. So that's kind of my take on Poshmark sellers right now. If you want to beat it, you're going to have to plug away list. I know it's cliche, but you're going to have to start cross-listing over to eBay and start taking care of, getting your eggs out of one basket into multiple baskets. 2 is fine. And start seeing those sales come up, and you will thank me later. I promise you. There are also accounting programs and other things to go along with using List Perfectly to cross list, to keep track of your inventory and keep track of your sales and your profits and expenses. It's super easy. I promise you guys, if you have questions, comments, or concerns, leave it below or email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, and I can help you with tutoring, with training, with mentoring, all sorts of stuff that I offer. I'd be glad to be there for you. I've sold on eBay for going on 15 years now. This will be year 15, 2007 that I've been on eBay. So I pretty much know the ins and outs, I promise you. And of course, I deal with them. I talk to them. I speak on stage with them. It's very, very easy to sell on eBay. Don't be intimidated by it, I promise. Okay, I'll leave you with that. Make sure you like the video. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to do more Poshmark, eBay to Poshmark, back and forth videos. So do subscribe so you don't miss any of those that are coming out. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you next time.